You've nailed that, right?
Through a glass.
Nailed it.
Actually, this beer is so clear you can see Andrew's face.
This is a post-Brew Crew brew.
If you really want to.
If you wanted to stay and join us and drink with us. We feel lonely and sad, so therefore we decided to drink.
I like lonely and sadness.
Lonely and sad is good. So we've actually had a few more beers brought up. Davey's brought one of his own. This is the, what is it, Davey?
Scottish ale.
A Scottish ale. What defines a Scottish ale?
It's Scotland and it's an ale.
Yeah, but that's all right. Apart from you speaking Scottish whilst making it, is there anything else about it?
The Scotch ales, right?
Where's the
Scottish ale? Scotch ale?
Scottish ale. Oh.
Graham's
going on
Scotch
this.
ales.
Scotch ale.
Scotch. Yeah, I don't understand why.
Because it's...
It's got a lovely nose. Like, the nose is fantastic.
You finish it in the barrel.
Probably needs to warm up. Is it a barrel finish one?
They're peachy, aren't they?
Not this one, no.
Well, after trying our Japanese whiskey yesterday...
Is it quite low strength?
Yeah, this is like 3.84%.
Really? I think it's
Really
really close
after
to
the
3.0.
Imperial Stout.
I'm not going to lie, I didn't take measurements on this one. I'm just going off homebrew and could be fuck nasty. It's like my favourite. I love doing homebrew.
So where did you get your inspiration from this?
This one?
Yeah.
Scotland.
McLeod's.
No, Hannah, well actually, because Hannah was like, I was like, what do I brew? And she's like, I fucking used to love that Scottish ale I used to brew from McLeod's. I was just like, I don't know. I was like, I don't have any brown malt, so it's gonna be a different recipe. And she's just like, do it. And she tried it the other day and she's like, love it. And I was like, nailed it. I don't think I did. It needs improvement, but
And you didn't barrel age this one?
not this one, no. There's another barrel aged one, which I'm not gonna lie, could be a little bit up and down.
Because I was going to say, if that had a bit of sort of oaky character to it, I reckon that'd be nailed it for me. That'd be my kind of beer.
The one that is barrel aged that we will try is like whiskey. Like in your
Winner!
face.
We did that yesterday.
But the thing was with the barrel aged one I did, like, okay, so I have to explain it before you try it because many things were like happening at the time. So, brewed a brown ale, delicious brown ale, almost to the point where I was just like, don't really want to put it in a barrel because it just tastes really good right now, but put it in the barrel. Put it in the barrel aged it for 6 weeks in a Tasmanian whiskey cask. As I was putting it into keg, I filled the keg and there was like a little bit left and I was like, shit, what do I do with that now? I was just like, quick, grab some growlers or some squealers. So I ran and got this couple of squealers and I quickly gave them a rinse, thinking that they should come cleaned already. And put them in there. I was like, shit, how much sugar do I put in there? I usually put in this much for a tall. I used to put a bit more in. Put that in there. I was like, alright, okay, so this beer could be oxidised, it could be infected, might not be carved enough, fuck it, whatever. It's only just under a litre.
Yeah.
So, anyway, we've got that to try.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
That sounds a bit right.
Yeah.
Experimental.
We're having an experimental beer.
If you want to come and try the original, just come down to Copperhead and it'll be delicious.
Cool. Right, that'll be
Come
good.
up to Copperhead.
Come up to Copperhead.
Well, we're going down a hill and then we have to go.
Yeah.
This isn't showing.
Pardon?
This isn't showing up as being live, but
Yeah. Oh, this one. Yeah, it is. It's on there.
I can't find it. No.
Okay.
I can sign the old one, but that's okay.
Okay. Do you want to just have a look at your phone?
It says it is.
In case it turns up on my fucking Facebook feed and I put the
There's two people looking at it, I think.
Two people.
Who's looking at it?
What
Send us a message. Who's looking at it?
Two is?
I have no idea.
I don't even know what I'm looking at.
We don't know what we're doing here.
Sorry, dude. I have no idea how to work
Neither do they.
technology.
We're doing Facebook? Is that
Yeah,
what
Facebook, yeah.
We tried to do Zoom.
Pebble Pass.
Pebble Pass.
No, you said you had to pay a lot for it.
I don't know how to look at stuff.
So, yeah.
You're streaming it on your page.
Could be. Could be a complete fuck up on my part.
Oh, what are we talking to your family right now? Hi, Mum. Dad.
Actually, that's the one person that doesn't know how to use Facebook.
What, you?
No, Mum.
Right now.
Yep. Whoa! What the hell? Get out of it.
See? Told you, it doesn't know how to use Facebook.
I don't. No, I really don't. What the hell have you done?
On
What have
that
you done?
I'm
What have you
okay.
done?
I've got to go and cook family dinner.
I've heard about this family dinner
That
thing
was
of which you
fun.
speak.
I enjoyed it.
Thank you for that, Graham. That was really good. Actually, that's surprisingly a lot better than I thought it was going to be.
I enjoyed that.
Enjoyed that.
I know. Yeah, we are live. We're now. That's all good. Yeah.
I said it was live.
So, yeah,
It's not
so-
live. Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, happy. Who's the one viewer? Can you please?
That was you. That was Andrew.
That's probably us.
It's probably came up. It was my phone. Probably came up as me.
Someone's left their phone unattended and a child. So.
There you go.
I'll get rid of this little baby.
Oh, thank you, Legend.
Why do you leave one piece? What is
Come on,
going
yeah,
on?
take it.
We're
It's
all-
also
We're all too
gentlemen.
polite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you push him?
Push it. Nice and hard.
Cheers.
Get up on
the way
it.
we like it.
This turns up on our Facebook page. Darren goes, "What are you doing?" Oh, nothing.
Your mum.
Yeah, okay, that's my own, and of course. Thanks, Graham, for that. Have a good
Hopefully
one.
see you in there as well next time. Not that that wasn't fun.
I actually really enjoy now preferring there because I get to engage with people.
Yeah.
This is good because we can actually talk about more technical stuff.
It's much more serious, isn't it?
I'm not serious. I learned a lot more from this than I have from in there later.
Yeah, and everyone can hear everything.
Unless they don't want it, and then they can
That's
just.
why that does me. Like when people are in there, and you're just like, you guys just. I want to hear about Graham's IPA story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those is fine.
Oh no, I have read that.
That's what I talk to Graham.
Come on, do a quiz.
Quiz.
Did you
Next,
take,
next time maybe with you 2
did you
hours.
take a photo? Did you do the liners?
Yeah, we're going to do the lineup.
Well, we can probably do things a bit differently, can't we?
Look, you've forgotten how to do it. It's been months.
Actually, what you need to do is you
Where
need
did we
to
go? We went southern.
southern, then northern, then southern and northern.
Southern Northern's on Northern. Just
I
gotta
don't think we need to
keep
do that.
going on top.
And if you put that on top of successful, I'll be impressed.
Don't ruin it.
Broken can.
So going right.
Dan. Stop it, Dan.
I'm not moving, by the way.
I'll leave you with it.
Thanks, G. I think we'll definitely take that down.
I was actually, I forgot to because I didn't run out of time, but I was going to stick a load of cans together to 1.5 metre length
Yeah.
and use that as our social distance measure.
Yeah.
I forgot.
See you, mate. Look, that is, it's a nice beer. Not as flavourful as some of the Scotch ales I've had previously,
No.
but the reason is that they've been aged in whiskey barrels. A lot of them.
Yeah.
Which I think your other one should be. We should try that now. I think so.
We can do that.
I think so because if we go to that, we're not going to taste anything afterwards.
It's true. Alright.
And I need to find out what Benny's is too.
I'm pretty sure it's a sour.
Is it?
Yeah.
It could be a bit of a shock for us. No, it's got it on here. Young Henry's
No, it's
natural
not.
lager.
That's not it, apparently.
And Young Henry's natural lager from Benny. I don't think that's the case. So. What's
How do you get it in the can?
common ground? Yeah, how do you do cannibals?
You pour the beer in there and you seal it.
That's it.
That's it. Well, there you go.
Nailed it.
Magic.
It's a
Hit
magic.
it with a hammer.
Yeah. So how's your day been anyway?
Yeah, good. I was a bit behind because generally I do the wine order on Saturday night.
Yeah.
So today was start from scratch.
Oh, okay. I was going to do the wine order for you last night, but I thought if I did that, you'd confuse you.
Be confused.
Yes.
Actually, kind of ahead of where I would be because I did it all on computer. I normally walk around and check manually.
I'm gonna need someone else to open this because this one looks dangerous. So.
Oh,
Yes.
thanks. Yeah, just hand it over.
See how like the top of the bottle is like rounded? That means there's definitely some carbonation happening.
Excellent.
I'm just gonna sit over here.
Ready?
Oh, that sounded pretty good.
That's actually nice. It's a good start.
See if it actually tastes good.
Colour looks good.
Well, it's a brown ale, so yeah.
Well, no, the fact that it looks like a brown ale, that's good.
It's got a good head on
That's
it.
the right thing.
Yeah.
It smells boozy and like whiskey and brown ale, so.
That's 3.
Put that on there. Smells whiskey.
Yeah, right?
Yes, that's
you,
good.
you don't need to stick your head in there to get the whiskey on it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
That. It's got a bit of a spritz to the back of it
It's a bit
that I'm not
sugary.
expecting. It's like a little bit of sweetness to it.
That's the brown ale coming through.
That's
Brown
brown
ale
ale.
should have that.
So what is brown ale? Sorry, what was the brown ale part? How do you get to brown?
So American brown ale usually should have a sweetness to it.
Oh, okay.
It should not like it should be like sweet, have some hoppiness to it, but has quite a almost. I always think of it like almost like a maple sort of flavour.
Yep.
Because they're quite sweet, and that's
Is
what
that
I've always
traditionally for all browns or?
yeah, a lot of browns will be a little bit sweeter.
Mhm.
Like English browns the same; they'll have a lot of crystal in them
Yep.
to get them a some sweeter flavour. But yeah, it's like
I do what you mean. Yeah, it's that crystal flavour. Now you talked about it. It's like a half-finished caramel,
yeah,
essentially.
yeah, that's exactly.
And there's no burn from the whiskey, which is good. But you can actually taste those. I'm going to use the word incorrectly, but it's like a rancio character. So it's like a coffee chocolate toffee note that runs on the back of it.
Yeah.
Which is probably not quite correct, but it's nice. That's really good.
No, but that's like literally like you get that from those Tasmanian whiskey barrels for sure. That's exactly the flavour you get.
And is this on at Copperhead or not?
Not yet, but it will be soon once we open up again.
So I've got a silly. I'm
Once
going
we open up again fully.
to ask a question in regards to pricing of beer, and this is across the board. So you don't have to take Copperhead as an example, but probably the one you know the best. How do you price them? How do you price your beers? Alcohol is obviously for excise,
Alcohol.
but then the actual cost of goods of making a beer is factored into that.
Yeah, so this may sound slightly terrible and a lot of people will be like, for us personally, like the way our beers, the first keg we sell
Yep.
should cover our costs.
Well, that's right. That's for anything. Yeah.
Yeah, so the first keg we sell should cover our costs. After that,
Mhm.
we should be making a
profit.
decent profit
Yeah.
on that. So,
Look, in the world of here she is. Come on, we've been waiting for you to turn back up.
nice jumper, darling.
Hey, you look gorgeous.
I CrossFit. What can I say?
I CrossFit. I'm vegetarian CrossFit. Gonna grab a glass of
Glass, darling.
Don't call me darling.
Oh,
Sorry,
sorry,
sweetie.
honey.
that. So
Sugar
we
butt?
finished the brew crew, but now we're doing a post brew crew.
Yay!
So you're on this one.
Jump on this, darling.
Actually, move round. Get her into the picture.
Don't know if we'll squeeze in,
Yeah, we will.
mate.
I feel like now that Graham's left, the cast has got a lot more better looking.
It has, I must admit.
What is this?
This is the brown ale that I barrel aged.
Ooh,
Yeah,
It's good.
Boozy.
smells boozy.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
This is actually quite boozy. This is like
Copperhead, you know it's going to be
you know it's going to be the tits.
exceptional.
So this one is actually 8%. It is quite boozy.
It's lovely. That's my kind of beer.
Yeah, I love this beer.
Mm.
I gave a taste to my boss,
Yeah.
and
His first words were, "How much is it going to cost me?" Isn't it?
no, really his first words were he came over and hugged me. And he's just like, oh, I love you.
It's like sweet and caramelly too.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I got a bug in mine, but I think that's fine.
That's part of it.
Yeah,
You
no,
know it's good
I
when the
actually
insects
put,
love it.
I put that in there because I wanted some extra protein.
Thanks, darling. I'm a
Because
vegan,
you CrossFit, so
I'm a vegan CrossFit. How do you know? I've told you.
8 to 12 times. It's like boozy at first and like really sweet caramelly.
yeah.
That's lovely. Yeah, no, that is good. That is a really lovely beer. You know that people that are going to watch this online are going to go, "Where can we get that beer?"
Never.
You get a Copperhead and Croy,
Yep.
and there's only 20 litres left. So,
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah.
So how difficult is it to replicate a beer like this?
Hard, because if you're using barrels, every time you use a barrel, it's going to change. So unless I'm getting,
Can you add a little bit of whiskey into it or not? Or not?
Yeah, it's one way you can keep a barrel hydrated and fresh.
Yeah.
Literally pour a bottle of whiskey in there every time you use it, roll it around and keep the barrel moist, as people hate saying, but it's what you
Nothing
do.
wrong with the word moist.
I will say, look, I must admit, I tried a bourbon barrel aged beer from Moffat Brewery, and the first one I had was bourbon. It was straight bourbon, which is fine if I wanted a bourbon, but as it was a beer, I was like, oh, it's just a bit much. That don't get me wrong, I drank it, and I drank it happily, but I was just like, that's just straight bourbon. It wasn't pleasant. It wasn't balanced. It was just alcohol-y and burny. That being said, that they did a second, or it might be under their 4th or 5th batch now, but it was a lot better. They'd actually pulled the back of it, which is why I think I was just trying to figure out how to replicate these flavours off this again and again and again. How would you do it without throwing the flavours out?
It's the same with same with whiskey, and I'm guessing probably wines as well. If you put anything in a barrel, obviously the first time you put anything into a barrel, you extract a lot of flavours very quickly.
Yep.
So you go, okay, when I put this wine or whiskey or beer into a barrel, I'm going to give it 6 weeks in the barrel, and I'm going to rip it out. It's going to extract so many flavours. The next time I put it in there, I'm going to have to leave it in there for 12 weeks.
Will that allow?
And then after that, it's going to be.
Sorry, was
24
it a
weeks.
whiskey barrel? Is that what kind of barrel was it?
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one was a whiskey barrel.
Yeah.
But I put this exact beer in it because when I smelt it, it had so much American oak smell to it that it smelt very bourbony that I went, I'm going to make an American beer. That's why I made the American brown to put in it. And
Where'd you get the barrel?
From Tassie, Tasmania.
Where?
Yeah.
Not telling.
Park, Sullivan's Cove, Lees Road,
No.
Overy, Tasmania Independent Distillery.
Yeah, one of those ones. Yeah. And anyway, I got it from them.
I got it at Bunnings. It's on sale at Bunnings for $1.99.
No,
I don't laugh. I actually found a wine, like one of our big wine barrels, in Bunnings at $199. I remember taking a photo and texting you and Benny, going, "You want to barrel your stuff? Here's a wine barrel." And I'd even check the provenance of it. This is how bizarre it is. You can check the provenance of a barrel because they've got a numbering and a thing from it.
Yeah.
And you look at it and you see who they sell to in Australia, and a lot of the guys only sell to like 5 or 6 customers, and you can tell pretty quickly who makes the most production. So therefore, where that barrel probably came from.
Yeah.
So it's like really Octavius. Yeah.
Did you buy the barrel?
No, they didn't. No, sadly. That's a bloody nice beer. I'm really impressed with that.
I'm enjoying it thoroughly.
I'm actually stoked that it's come out this well out of this vessel because this was literally
Yes,
just
this amazing superior vessel from.
Copperhead.
Quite.
No, I have to say that's really good. So making that beer,
Yeah.
what defines an American brand? You told me there's lots of crystal in it, but how do you get the brown malts? Like, do you cook them yourself or do you get them?
No, we just get them. Funny thing about brown malt, I hate brown malt. It tastes terrible. Fucking hate it. It's like the worst fucking flavour.
What to chew on?
Yeah, or even in a beer, like I can pick it a mile away in a beer. I'll be like, brown malt, don't like it. I just hate it. I hate the flavour. It's a disgusting flavour. So when I make mine, I just go for the colour and I just use like a chocolate, which is like coffee, malt. And with this one, there's like a lot of crystal malts, which also are like they're darker. They won't get it to this colour, but if I wanted to get it to this colour, I'll just add like a little bit of roast malt, just a tiny bit, just to get the colour down to brown, because I hate that brown.
So what you're saying is you don't use any brown malts in your brown ale?
No, there's no brown malt in my brown ale.
This is a non-brown brown. How very non-racist of you. That's excellent.
I use
That's
I
little.
use dark malts because I'm
Dark malts, not brown malts.
Because I'm just that.
No xenophobia here.
No.
Actually, he does. We just proved that.
Yeah, okay.
Well, have a look at the apple cider sitting on the counter there.
Oh,
I
no.
know, I'm looking
It's
at
okay.
it.
I'm confused by
Yeah,
that.
it died.
Oh dear.
No, it turned itself off.
It's like racist and it's like, no.
Don't know how to use it.
Don't touch it. No.
It's probably flat.
Press the button. Might be flat. Next button down. Hold it
Did
in.
it literally just like turn off? Is it like
Yeah, hold it
up?
in. No, next button down. There you go. That's it. There you
It's
go.
still recording, which is a funny thing. So it's like,
Hello again! Yay!
Still recording, but it's just got it.
Miss you guys.
That's
We're
right.
still in. Oh, Hannah's disappeared.
Who's that? Rob Whitehouse?
I just stepped right out of the front.
Rob, just to let you know, mate, we're going to be drinking this.
Yeah, you wouldn't like it.
You wouldn't like it, you know. It's only by the brewery that you actually represent.
Sorry, Rob.
Sorry, Rob.
So yes, these two.
What you should do is you should drink this beer, which is better than that beer.
These are the same product.
Yeah, that's no. I wouldn't. I don't know.
What? They're the same product.
That's
the
the same
same
product. Out of the same barrel?
No,
Oh,
this
it's
is the one
died
we
again.
had in the fridge, so we had it.
It's died
It's
again.
dead.
Just pull it off.
Oh, yeah. Please
You
don't,
don't need to take. Just
please don't do that to me.
camera.
I'm too painful to do that.
Unless you want to hold it. Take it out, you drunken lush.
One too many drinks.
That's like me at the moment.
It's floppy.
No, it's floppy.
Floppy and sad.
Just, I
Yeah.
was going to say back there's good.
There you go. Nailed it.
Yeah, see? Nailed it. Even
Yeah.
better.
No.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
no, yeah, no,
Next
yeah,
one there.
no, no, yeah,
It's
no.
not working.
Use a,
Hang on.
use
Get
a
a
box.
You use a box.
Well, I would, but Dave would hit me right now.
Hi.
Hello.
You can't see me. This is classic bloody racism to like
Wow.
small people.
Sure.
You won't use
gingers.
brown malts in your brown ales, so.
Oh, God.
That was good, wasn't it?
It wasn't great, yeah. It wasn't great.
So use the other box.
Don't use a can. That's not gonna work.
Yeah, use this.
Yeah, use those.
Yeah, we're going to drink
So-
that cider now.
We were not going to be drinking
That
cider.
one's the hot one.
We
It's all
were.
good.
How do we get rid of
Oh,
How do we
yeah.
get rid of these features?
No, forget it.
Ah,
Leave
it's
it.
all good.
Don't worry about
It
it.
doesn't record
It
it.
doesn't record. It's all
There we
good.
go.
So yeah, Rob, I'd like to point out this was actually one of my favourite beers.
Once. Until he tried this.
This was actually one of my favourite beers last year. I really, really love this.
This one.
Yeah. And this is a stunner of beer. Hey, where's my Red Hill? Did you bring Red Hill?
Oh, it's in my esky.
Where's that?
That's at my place.
I wasn't informed.
Oh, that.
Yeah, ready to say. Oh, this one. Yeah, you gotta cut round it. You.
Oh, it's one of them.
Yeah, it's one of those. So here's the thing.
Oh, this beer is delightful.
When it comes to
Why haven't I had any of this yet?
Because I saved it for us.
Oh.
when it comes to a lot of limited
This
releases,
is the best
I
part of
find that that's where I discover how good the brewer is. Limited releases for me, like because you know I'll come to this recipe. We're making this beer. It's like, oh, okay, cool. Your beer tastes a lot like everyone else's fucking beer.
Can I ask a question then?
Yes.
That's limited release from
Yep.
me.
Can I finish my sentence before you ask a question?
Sure.
So therefore, for me, the limited releases,
Looking at
what they come up with for a limited release and their innovation for a limited release defines for me how innovative and how good that brewer is to come up with those ideas. Because those ideas aren't easy to come up with. You're trying to find a new saleable point for beer that that other people haven't tried. So
I agree with you, Andrew.
I really.
And I'm going to one up you real quick.
Oh, okay.
I think these breweries and brewers that have really good reputations, they release these limited releases and people buy them because they know the brewery and the brewer and things like that. And quite often they are rubbish.
Sometimes, yeah.
But they sell out very quickly
Yeah.
simply for the fact that they're released by someone that we don't love.
Yeah. And I will say, for me, that Invigormate was terrible.
That was the
That was the worst beer
It was
I've
like-
ever drunk.
It was a Barocca, but with soda water
Yeah, it was
and a
terrible.
little bit of
I'd eat like a hamburger the night before.
It is definitely the least sold culture.
Counterculture one
Yeah,
they've
yeah,
done.
counterculture
it was
we've ever
terrible.
had. It was
Did you actually take anything off that?
I did.
You did not.
Nobody wants a 2.9 or whatever percent beer it was that tastes like that.
No one wants their beer to taste like Barocca.
Nobody wants their beer that tastes like it's Lucozade. Lucozade was the one that got me. Tastes like
Yeah,
Lucozade.
I've never
Right,
had
I'll do that. If you can read
Right.
that question that we've got on the screen there.
There's a question?
I'll read it.
What are you drunken idiots doing?
How many idiots does it take to get a camera working? 4.
Four.
Oh,
Jesus, you guys are idiots. You don't even know that.
god damn. How do you not understand that?
Not 3 of us just to get into that bottle.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to talk about this beer. You're not onto it yet. The Most Wonderful Time of the Beer by Moondog. It is Christmas cake in a bottle. We were talking about Christmas cake before.
I like Christmas cake.
This is just Christmas cake in a bottle.
I wouldn't know because I've
I like some more
of this-
bubbles.
this-
I
Oh,
like my beer to have bubbles.
that's lovely. That's really good.
Which one's better?
Let's go.
I feel so bad. I love you. I do love you. But
I don't like
freak-
Christmas cake, so I'll judge.
That's a freaking good beer though. That is really good.
Christmas pudding, maybe.
Oh.
Guys, I'm not going to social distance anymore. I'm just going to go from the bottle.
Okay. What's
It's
your
all
bottle?
yours now.
Oh, that's a good beer.
That's a good beer. Yeah, no, I'm not passing that one up. That's stunningly good. Please make more of that. In fact, put it in core range. That would be lovely.
And how much a bottle is that?
$18.99.
Ouch.
It's yummy.
Yeah,
That
that's
is
a good
yummy.
beer.
That is
But
a
this
really
is
good
also really good. This tastes more boozy. This doesn't taste as boozy.
Mm.
Yeah, alright. I think.
Boozy?
Yeah.
beer. It's a quad.
Yeah.
It's about 9.5 to 10%.
9.3.
9.3, there you go. What was
I think
hurry?
he's going home, so I have to go back to work.
That's okay.
Sucks to be
We
you.
work at a bottle shop. I think it's better.
I do have another beer to try after this.
Oh, okay.
I'll still try.
Yeah.
It's a sour beer, so it's going to be like,
Well, that's going to really
It's
hammer
probably
out.
going to be... Benny's is supposed probably sour too. So.
we'll try that one first, and then we'll be like, oh, alright, this will be a good test.
No.
We'll try Benny's beer, and then we'll try my beer, and we'll see which
What did Benny send over?
I think it's the strawberry and guava sour.
And what's yours?
Mine
Is
is
called?
Impeach the Mango.
That's awesome.
What?
Impeach the
Oh,
mango.
pinch the mango.
Second batch. The-
Yeah, the second
Not
batch.
him pinched the mango. I thought he pinched it.
He pinched the mango. Oh, look, oh, seriously, that's wow.
So is this one.
Yours is lovely. It really is. It really is, but sticky date quad. That's just.
That'll be me tomorrow morning.
Oh, I don't know if that's okay. I
Yeah, I
don't
was
know
trying to
what
think
it
where
means.
you're going with that one.
I don't know what it means, but it
Can't really
sounds
take it back.
bad.
And that's why I said it. I was like, this is going to be like dirty.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to be like,
Just to
"Oh."
confirm, I don't.
Everyone's going to be like,
I don't.
I just
No.
Is that the face you pull?
I don't know.
That'll be the sticky date quad right there. Be like,
Take the butt.
actually,
Yeah.
Is it your butt that's sticky?
Yeah.
we
It'll
should
be tomorrow.
actually say happy birthday to your sister today.
Oh, yes.
Today.
Happy birthday, Robin Stabler. Oh, actually, is she married?
No.
Yeah.
Thank God for that. I'm sitting there going, I'm sure it's Robin Stabler, but then I realised she's got a long-term partner with 2 kids, so...
2 kids.
Like 8 to 12 kids.
What? 4 kids?
4 kids.
I just saw 2.
Mike, we love you too.
Well, you can't really say to
When
four
you-
kids,
when
that was
you,
another house.
When you
Yeah, no,
finally
he's
put the
definitely
ring on
not.
it, it'll be Robin Moore. No, it's Robin Staples, isn't his name? Sorry, dude.
She might not
She's
change.
keep-
She might
she's
not
keeping
change
her
her name.
name.
You might change your name. Just
I would
okay.
like to point out that my wife and I, when we got married, she kept her maiden name because we're a couple that just doesn't love each other. So, you know.
I would never give up my name.
Really?
I've had it for 29 years.
What's your name?
Hannah Polton.
Bolton.
Yes.
Hannah Stabler's better.
It's not. It's not better. It's not worse.
It
But
is
it's not
better.
It's
better.
better, much better.
It's much better.
It's not,
Polton.
it's not mine.
You sound like a chicken.
Yeah, no. I used to get that at school. I'm like, Polton, what are you, chicken farmer? I was
There's a
like,
message.
Oh, there's a message. Please stop being an idiot.
Yeah. They want to know more about Davy's sticky date pudding.
Can someone please read that? What does it
Okay.
say?
I read it.
How many you're up?
Oh, no, it's still about the idiots.
Oh no, we're still idiots.
How do I change?
Just
Wave. I don't know how to do this. How do I?
No, you've done it.
You could sign in on your
No,
telephone
roll
and
up,
just read
up,
the
up,
comments.
I don't know how to do that either.
It's all
Go
good.
on, Facebook.
Vicky will see it for us.
Well, Vicky.
Behind the scenes.
Yeah. She is our Jamie from Joe Rogan.
Alright.
Joe Rogan, who just sold $100 million deal with Spotify. $100 million.
Who's Joe Rogan?
That's nice.
Biggest podcaster in the world.
I don't like his podcast.
I do. I love them.
I know everyone does. I'm just like, no.
And the reason is because he knows he's not the smartest man in the room, and therefore shuts the fuck up unless he goes speak.
Yeah, sometimes, but like, unless it comes to UFC, then he just wants to be like the biggest.
He's a
guy.
comedian.
Is he a
It's
fighter?
like-
Oh, UFC. I think that's a fighter.
No, he's
sounds
a
like-
comedian.
No, he's a comedian who just happens to be,
Oh, okay.
be the main commentator.
That was
for
probably
UFC.
the message then.
Yeah.
It's weird, but it
I
works.
don't understand.
That being said, though, like he gets a really diverse range of people on his show. I actually physically don't go to his way to watch his comedian friends, but I do go out and play when he goes, Randall Carlson or
Randall.
I
Randall.
don't know. I think maybe I don't understand.
All these people that have got really interesting backgrounds that you want to listen to their
They all think
discoveries.
they know stuff. And then
Well,
the
they
other
do know
person-
stuff.
Yeah, then the other person says they don't know stuff. And
Who's that?
they're like, tell us about this. And, no, we don't think that's right. And,
Yeah. When Karen on Facebook decides that she doesn't believe
Fucking
them.
Karen.
I fucking love
Karen.
Karen.
She's always like,
that's exactly what she's
Yeah,
like.
she is exactly like that.
yeah.
And if we could see that on camera, we would have known exactly what you're
That's what
talking about.
that's what she's like on my bloody GPS too. 'cause
Yeah, she
Karen,
was like, you've
Karen-
taken the wrong turn. And
Karen's
I'm
my
like, alright,
GPS
Karen,
lady.
you
She's
should
like,
really go fuck off.
make a U-turn. You're like, Karen.
Yeah, but she
but-
says it
but
more
then-
patronising than
well,
that.
then
It's
it's
like,
But every now and then she's just like, take an alternative route. You're like, oh, okay.
maybe.
Thank you for the offer. Lovely. Yeah.
You wonder why I get jealous of Karen.
But yeah, so Karen from Facebook. No, but I love. But he's just on $100 million deal with Spotify.
Does he know Spotify freezes and turns off halfway through?
But what does he get? I don't understand. What does he get from Spotify, or what does Spotify get from him?
Exclusivity.
Of what? Of his-
So he does,
of
yeah,
his
of his podcast.
podcast. Yeah. His podcast is like
You'd
the
be
number
like,
one podcast.
I'm just gonna make shit now because I made it.
No,
No,
he
it
doesn't
doesn't.
need to.
No, it doesn't need to. It's the same stuff. This podcast is literally the same thing every week.
Yeah,
Like,
but $100
it's
million. You're done. You're done.
I'm rich.
You've done that.
Actually, I'd be saying, pay me up front, and then I'll make it when I feel like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually
See,
died.
but that's
Accidentally done.
I'll be moving to Mexico.
the thing. Like, I think everyone always like forgets about like when people sign a big deal. It's like, yeah, you can sign this deal, but we're only going to pay you this much per week. You have to actually fulfill your.
Yeah, you only get $10 million a week.
What
not
gets me
100
is
million.
he
So-
has.
It's going to be a bit hard.
Sorry, guys.
Do you want to know the number of people that he employs?
1,200.
3.
Yeah, right.
And out of that, one of the guys, who is a guy called Jamie, he's on Facebook. Like he's on Facebook. He does the web work all the time. He actually has to like, Jamie, look that up for me, and so he has to find it on the interweb really quickly. You can see him going. Jamie goes, $100 million contract. Can I get a can I get a pay rise? Jamie, bring up those CVs that people have been sending in.
Enjoy your 50,000.
Yeah, exactly. Suck it, princess. Yeah, are you on for this yet?
No, it's really boozy.
It's really boozy.
That's what taxis are for.
Yeah, well, we're smelling a taxi last night.
What, they weren't available?
Oh, this number is busy.
What?
8 times.
They were probably over at Benny's picking up Pat and everyone bringing him home.
Good point, actually, yeah. No, that no drunk, it's fine.
No, you can take his bike. It's downstairs.
I
Do you-
noticed that.
Can I tell you a taxi thing? So if
Yes.
you book a taxi online, you can book it for a certain time frame. They are legally not allowed to turn it down.
Okay.
Because if they turn it down, they have to pay for your fare plus a cancellation fee. The actual taxi man.
Oh, if they take the booking.
No. If they turn it down, if they're the taxi in the region
Yeah.
and they turn it down,
Excellent.
So what you do is you book the taxi
you could
and
say,
then go take an Uber.
No, but then you have to pay for it.
Why?
Because
You cancel the taxi.
No, you haven't taken the cancel taxi. You take the taxi. It's fine.
No, all I'm saying is if you're in Maleny and you can't get a taxi, you just book it in advance and they cannot legally not turn up.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
But if they...
I'm from Yamundi, so we have a similar taxi service, except that we don't have one.
Yes.
So
So how does that work for you?
we book in advance.
You book in advance and
They
don't
show
turn
up very angry.
Yeah.
I had a trip to Brisbane booked.
Yeah, they're like,
Sorry,
we're
no.
here, what do you want? Just take away things.
I want to go down 100 metres down the road. Why is that? I'm a bitch.
Yes. Because that's where I'm meeting my Uber driver. Have you got that order in?
Yep, there's a couple things I couldn't find.
Cool. What's that? Did you get the Black Hot Pink's Mist?
Stop it, you.
Is that bad same?
Well,
We're trying to clear some stuff
we're
out.
clearing out some space to put some more Black Hop seasonal releases.
Pink, you're throwing fingers.
Yeah. That's all.
I was like, ooh, and I was like, ooh. It's like pink, it's not good.
No, it's pink, it's lovely, but it's just not my thing, and people don't buy it.
Yeah, it's like I'll try it, and then I've tried it, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to buy that
And
again.
that's the thing, is that we were talking about this before. When it comes to beer drinkers, I'm like, oh, I've tried it, yeah, I'm done. It's like, okay. The other 10 cases that I've ordered in, no, everyone's tried their 2 or 3.
No, because we drink a lot of, like, we love a good seasonal or a limited release,
Yep.
and we buy most of them. Like, I'm not proud of that, but we do. And
Not for it.
no, it is, but it's like there's a limited release, and you're, oh, we've tried that.
Yeah.
And there's a limited release for, like, let's go and get, like, more of that before it sells out.
Yeah.
Two very different
Hey,
things.
talking about like good beers or
Just general beer.
Well, I'm saying, like, you have a beer and you go limited release, and you're like, oh yeah, that's good, we've tried that. And then you have a limited release beer, and you're like, yes, we need to get back there and buy some more before it sells out. That's the difference.
Drink up your beer so I can pour this for you.
sorry, darling.
Come on, sweetie.
Not gonna lie, I thought I was feeling dying.
No, I'm sorry. I'm actually
Been
quite.
Andrew?
I do.
I'm very happy either way where I am. I'm a lovely man.
You're a lovely man.
I like to think so. Especially when I'm drinking. But like, I actually stick
It's
my
not
nose.
intrusive, and I
For
think
me,
that's the thing.
I stick my nose when I get chocolate cake. They're like a freshly baked chocolate cake.
I get molasses.
You get
Vegemite.
those? Yeah.
I'm
You
just
make
like
that
straight for
really?
sticky date.
Massive Vegemite.
Vegemite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get sticky date, like the caramel sauce and
Right?
the
I
whole
get 100% Vegemite.
Just throw some butter in there. Be good.
Yeah. Vegemite 2.0. Have you seen that?
Oh, yeah, that's shit.
That was terrible.
What happened with that? That was such.
Was
that
it
was-
Marmite?
No, it was Vegemite with butter mixed in. Or actually a butter substitute mixed in. It was terrible.
No. No. Oh, Vegemite. Vegemite's so good. Vegemite poached eggs.
What, the same thing? Really?
Toast, Vegemite poached eggs. Wait,
I'll have
You-
to try that.
you
I
know-
love that.
Oh, dude, seriously.
Yeah?
okay, stop. 3 different things. One, toast, Vegemite poached eggs. Next thing is toast, Vegemite cheese and poached eggs. The
Yeah.
next thing is toast, Vegemite, avocado poached eggs. Try all 3 to decide which is your favourite. I'm not going to judge,
Yeah.
but if you haven't had any of those, I don't trust you.
Because when it comes to it,
Right.
avocado I love because I throw shitloads of Tabasco sauce over the top of it. Tabasco sauce, lemon and salt. And that is like a thick layer of that. And then ham or an egg on top of that. Oh, yeah. Vegemite would just bring salt to it that I don't need because I already added salt already.
You know, it's just it's
Okay.
an element of flavour.
Okay, so forget the other layers of stuff. Just do. Just to start, because like you'll like be like.
I'm a learner.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just be like toast. Shitload of butter.
Yeah.
Vegemite. Throw an egg on top of that.
Yep.
See if Vicky makes sure
See
ready.
you, Vicky.
Bye.
Have a good one.
Yeah, do that, and you'll be like,
And then call me and we can talk about the other 2 options.
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do that first. Get some good bread.
Vegemite and avocado will change your life.
Okay, I'm going to give it a shot tomorrow morning.
Vegemite and chocolate.
But there's no chili in there, so there's no Tabasco.
Yeah, but it's
Try-
different.
no,
It's different.
Because I'm the same as you. Like, I love that chili here. I love that. I need those things in my life. But it's just sometimes you just like just put it to the back burner and have this.
I went to a fruit, those fruit smoothie things. Like you go there, oh yeah, can I have celery and fucking other ginger and all this and
No,
stuff?
I don't
So
know
I
that.
walked in there and went,
Exactly.
can I have tomato and chili? And they turned around and went, what else would you like? I went,
Vodka.
that's it. And I said, sorry, what? I said, tomato and chili, that's all I want. It's a breakfast thing. And they said, oh yeah, so they got the thing out and they threw some tomato in there and they put like half a chili and I went, no, the whole chili and seeds. Okay. And I said, can I have equal parts chili and tomato? I know chili's really expensive, I don't care though. And they're like, this guy's a wanker, so we'll do it. So they actually whacked in about 3 times the amount of chili to the amount of tomato in it. Blended it up, gave it to me, and you can see the smirk on the girl's face, like, and I said, can I have salt on that as well? Okay.
You definitely will flash me like that.
And I drank it, and it was like drinking Tabasco sauce. And I'm just thinking, oh, this is so good. And the girl, as I walked away, like the guy behind me went, that's excellent. I'll have the same thing.
No.
Unfortunately, they just about sold out all the chili just on me. I felt really bad. I'm sorry.
Oh.
No.
There's not many fucking smoothie places that go like, yeah, I've got that much.
Yeah, we have chili.
We have chili.
I'm like, I don't think I've ever been to a smoothie place that has chili, to be honest.
It wasn't a smoothie place. It was actually just one of those blending
It's a bar,
vegetables things.
Went to the bar.
I know.
You ordered a Bloody Mary.
No, I wish I had.
Virgin Bloody Mary?
After,
A virgin Bloody
Except I hate
Mary?
Worcestershire
Spicy
sauce.
cashews.
I hate
No,
Worcestershire.
but
what?
the,
You hate it's like what favourite
the best kind of
sauce?
Bloody
No.
Mary, you can't taste the Worcestershire sauce.
That's the problem I do, because it's anchovy.
That's my problem. That's my problem that you can't taste it. I want to taste Worcestershire. I love it.
If you like anchovy, just have anchovy.
Do you know like the thing that pisses me off about Worcestershire sauce? Nobody can say it.
Worcestershire.
Yeah, it's just like such a easy thing, like Worcestershire. Then everyone's like,
What'd you say?
Worcester.
No, what did you say?
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
Is he saying it weird?
He is, no, that's right.
Worcestershire.
Cheer.
Worcestershire.
I have been to Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
Yes, I'm a hobbit from the Worcestershire. Yes, Smeagol, no worries. So what's the next, we're doing Benny's.
Yeah, Benny's
We're gonna do
nice.
Benny's.
I'm still trying to get through this fucking
Oh,
thing.
for
which
the
is-
love of God.
That's still yours?
Yeah, I got the top up of that. I'm not gonna lie. I actually prefer mine better.
That's alright.
I would, yeah. Okay. Do we want fresh? Just, no.
It's just I prefer the more booziness over the sweetness.
I preferred, my first 2 sips of that, I preferred it, but I definitely preferred yours.
Yeah, me
Same
too.
reason.
Same thing.
Yours is probably more sessionable.
No!
Yeah, I love the sessional.
No, that's sweet. And
It is.
molassesy.
It
That
is.
is drinkable and
No, no.
boozy, but you get this like really beautiful whiskey flavour and you can just like sip on it.
But sweet and sessionable. Is that...
And the word of the day
No,
for it,
it's not.
Sessional.
I don't like sweet.
I don't mind a bit of sweetness in it.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. Go and have some ice cream
I
then.
like you.
Yeah.
You're sweet.
I'm not sweet.
You are
I think
sweet.
you've really
You
misinterpreted my
Where did Davey go?
Not sweet.
Oh, I moved up this way with my hand.
We can
Hi
tell.
guys. Hi.
Yeah,
That-
it's like Dickie Knee, but different. He's
Yeah.
just a hand on a stick.
Davey knee.
Hand on a stick instead of a head on a stick.
I mean, Dan, where'd you go?
I'm here. It's actually a bit deceiving because the camera does read
Add
wider
50
than
pounds.
found. Yeah.
Yeah.
I picked you up.
It's slightly wider when you view it on screen.
Oh, creepy.
Not much, so I'd probably
So someone
adjust.
took my nose before?
Probably got your nose.
Shit.
Good, good, good.
What are you drinking? Because I have
This is
nothing.
Benny's.
This is Benny's.
So that's
What are we
Young
drinking? 'Cause I
Henry's
have
Natural
none.
Lager.
It's actually very
Is that passion fruit?
yeah, I'm getting passion fruit
Yeah.
guava. I
Peach,
think.
passion
What is it,
Passion
peach?
fruit. Ah,
Passion fruit. Passion fruit.
What is
peach.
it?
that's
Benny did tell
strawberry.
me, but unfortunately.
Strawberry?
It's
It's
not
not
strawberry.
guava.
No.
I get guava and I get strawberry. But then
Don't
again,
believe me. All I can smell
Oh, maybe.
is
Mm.
some bloody sticky
Definitely
date.
guava. Sorry, this is a young Henry's natural lager.
Young Henry's Natural Lager, which is guava. No, it's actually Benny
It's so passion fruity. It
So-
tastes like passion fruit.
and guava.
And guava.
Guava.
That's because it's probably got passion fruit.
And passion fruit is definitely a more acidic flavour than guava, but there's definitely guava.
I like it. I'm not going to say I don't
Yeah.
like it, but that
Is
is
it a-
not what I was expecting.
That
Hot with
is-
a pog. Passion fruit, orange, and guava. Is it a pog?
No.
That's
Does
fine.
it have orange in it? No.
I don't know.
That's really lovely.
Is it a pig?
Especially after something like we've had that, which is just intense as hell.
Yeah,
Going to this, where that should kill that
It's
palate.
a hybrid.
No, this is from
This is Benny's from his.
Milton Common.
Milton Common,
Ground.
okay.
Common ground?
Sorry, in the Milton Common or Common Ground?
Both the same thing.
Oh, really?
So Milton Common is the
Place.
venue.
Yep.
Common Ground is the brewery.
Oh, okay, rightio.
Yeah.
Common ground used to be like hippie commune kitchen, so
I actually really like it.
That's excellent.
I'm not going to say that it's like strawberry and guava. I think it's guava and strawberry.
I'll say it's guava, but
Yeah.
I'm not getting a huge amount of strawberry, but geez, that's lovely. Like, as a beer, that is just that's a humdinger.
Yeah,
I'm
I like
enjoying it. I agree. Guava, not sure what else I'm getting. Great beer. Enjoy it. What percentage is it? Question mark, Benny?
4.7, no.
Benny.
Benny, what
Benny.
What
percentage
percentage beer is
is
this?
this beer? It's delicious. We all approve.
Yeah.
Hold on, we're calling Benny now to find out.
See if we can find a friend.
Find
Benny,
a friend.
pick up your phone.
Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
Benny,
Tick tock, Benny.
you destroy my offsiders before the wine tastings.
Hello?
Oh,
For fuck's sake, Benny.
Benny!
Benny,
Jesus Christ. He's probably
Stop.
please call us back, Benny.
I'm gonna guess like a
4.8.
4.7. I was gonna say. Fucking hell, Andrew, come on. I was gonna guess, not
You
you.
reckon?
4.7.
Oh, 4.8.
What are you going
You
for?
got 4.7, just knock
What
it
are
up.
you guys going for? Let's pick a number. Let's all pick a number. What do you think?
4.6 is to piss her off.
No.
Ten and a half.
No, it's not too big at all.
Yeah.
4.9.
What about 9?
Oh.
I'm going with 4.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. I don't actually know, just so you know.
No, we know.
No, I don't know. I'm going with 4%.
Can you call Benny?
It hasn't got any bite at all. Actually, it's quite well.
It's
balanced.
lovely. It's beautiful.
Nice and
That
sour.
is. Look,
Good
and
job,
this
Benny.
is- This is the problem that I get. Whenever I see the word sour, I immediately go to lambics. And I go, yeasty, oh, I'm not really keen to drink it. But there are so many good sours that I would never. Because it's got the word sour in it, I'm like, sour.
Look, Andrew, I had a really good sour to share with you tonight.
Yeah.
I drank it on my own, but
You can.
let me tell you, it is really good.
What
And
was it?
I'm not gonna plug it on air because it's not here. But it's the Ether White Tea Peach.
Was that the peach sour thing?
Yes, I'm so
You
sorry.
were meant to bring that.
I know, but
But that's all right. So
I
was Benny was meant to bring my. Oh no, sorry. Davey was meant to bring my Pancho spiced imperial.
Yeah, look, I'm gonna
No,
blame
wait,
Davey
hang on.
because
Yeah.
he
Hang
was
on,
in
what,
charge.
hang on.
It was
Yeah.
agreed.
Because he's a man.
The one that's in the can?
Yeah.
Yeah, I kept that for myself. Fuck you.
Ah. Jesus Christ.
Anyway, it is so good.
It
And
is?
I'm gonna bring it next time to share
So-
with you.
It might make it.
That being
No.
said, though, like I've tried several of the ether beers, and
Don't. What are you gonna say?
no, I'm just saying I've had a couple. A couple are really solid, but there's nothing really out of the box for it. I haven't tried that one.
It's a seasonal beer. They had their
Oh, okay.
they've done a release of like the summer of sours. They've done a blackberry double something.
Blackberry
And-
quad, yeah.
They're blackberry quad and like
So
a
quad.
lime margarita sour, and they've done this like Chinese white tea and peach sour. And it's my beer of the season at the moment. I'm in love with it. It's
Okay.
very tasty and a little bit funky in the best way.
Two other beers that that they've released that I've been like over. So they did a hazy, done with wet hops, Galaxy wet hops.
Yep.
I literally I was at the brewery. Dave gave it to me. We drove out of the brewery. I cracked it, and it's went. I just sent Dave a message. I was just like, Dave, this beer is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
It was so good.
They do some craft beers.
And the other one they've done again recently
Benny Lark.
is.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Hey, yeah, Benny. Good.
Just wait with that.
So, what alcohol percentage is your sour that you gave David a try?
4.8.
4.8.
Oh, boy!
Nailed it! Oh!
Fist bump.
Thank you, sir. Oh!
You knew. You already
I did not know!
I felt like a bullshit in.
And what exactly was it?
Strawberry guava.
Yeah, I told you, boys. I told you.
Yeah, we go guava more strawberry.
I got passion fruit. I'm way off.
Yeah,
It is passion fruit. It is passion fruity.
It is passion fruit.
I like the fact that you've gone heavy on the guava, man. It tastes really good. It is a cracking beer.
That's a great little beer, dude.
That's done pretty well.
And that's the one that you're doing out at Common Ground, is it, or Milton Common?
Yeah, Common Grounds the brewery, Milton Commons the venue.
That's what I told them.
Yeah, no.
I thought it was a cold.
Just making sure of that, as we're putting it up on Facebook, we just want to make sure we're right.
Alright. We got the tasting good.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic. We're still doing it.
Alright.
Still going.
We did the brew crew, and now we're on to the post brew crew tasting.
Awesome.
Yes. Cool. All right. Thanks for that, dude. By the way, please don't devastate Dan again. He had a wine taste. I did warn you, and you still ended up being at 5:30 in the morning. Yeah, I knew it was going to happen. I'm like, oh, this is going to be bad. Benny's about to destroy my offsider again.
Oh, when Benny goes on stage and
Yes.
You can't blame that on Benny though, because Dan's been doing that for years.
Yeah, I know, but Dan, he doesn't need the encouragement that Benny gives.
See, this is the thing. I think Benny gets the bad rap on. Benny goes around there for like 2-3 days. But before I met Benny, that's what Dan did.
But at the end of the day, Benny's not the one being paid the next day, so he can't get in trouble for it.
That's right, Dan's not getting paid anyway, we just come to drink wine.
Well, I could do that drunk.
That's what we do.
Pay me.
You come up. Thanks, Benny. I'll catch up with you shortly, mate.
No, mate, have a good one.
See you, brother.
Yes, you.
Love you.
Right, that was Benny from Common Ground Brewery. At Milton Common.
In Milton.
In Milton.
In Milton.
Where I actually made a massive faux pas.
Did you say, is it Milton Street?
Thank you for making me have that massive faux pas. When I go in, they go, cool, I'd like some ether beers. The guy looking at me, do ether beers.
Yeah, no, we told you beforehand, but you just
Yeah,
had
he
one
must have been
moment.
drunk and forgot.
Yeah.
That's just
You were like, why do you have to use some ether? And he's like, because we divorced. And you're like,
Oh.
I'll have an ether beer.
I'll have no more ether beer for you.
Yeah, that was your bad.
That was my bad.
We all enjoyed it.
It was a good bad day. Actually, speaking of which, what was the name of the guy that set up White Bricks?
Ben.
No, it was Jimmy.
Rob.
White Brick.
White Bricks down in North Lakes.
Can't sell us any money, that's his name.
No,
I
not
don't think
the
I have his
owner.
name. Benno?
No, the guy that actually he came up here.
Don't know.
Hang on.
No, the guy who set it up, not the guy who owns it.
Oh, I don't know.
Jimmy? Johnny?
Jeremy.
Yeah, anyway,
Dale.
he came through.
Barry.
No, not Barry.
Timothy.
Could be Gary.
Could be Gary. No. Anyway,
Karen? It's Karen.
Karen from Facebook.
Karen's the worst.
Oh, she's
the
terrible. She's
worst.
horrible. But no, I actually, he came. He said, "Oh, is it at White Bricks?" I said, "Oh yeah, no, I've been down there. It's a little depressing."
A little in North Lakes. A little too far in North Lakes. Is that the one? It is, isn't it, right?
I know who you're talking about now.
Yeah. Anyway.
That's something Jay.
Yeah, I think it's Jimmy.
No,
Anyway,
it's not Jimmy.
It's not Jimmy.
No.
Johnny.
No.
Anyway,
It had a
that
Y at
guy.
the end.
That guy.
That guy.
Jackass.
Jackass. he came in here and he was really impressed with the arrange, and we had a chat about it, and we talked about it, and he said, I I'm working at such and such. I set up the White Brick Brew. I said, okay, cool. Went down and saw it. And the weird part for me was White Bricks again, this is what I'm talking about with saturation of the craft beer market. He set up himself in a place that is in the middle of fucking nowhere, and trying to draw a consumer base to it. It's very difficult to do.
In North Lakes.
How do you do, well, in North Lakes generally, but he's got nothing around him that actually, apart from industrial area.
Yeah, but if you look
That's a kind of it becomes a destination point which people enjoy. They actually spend a lot of money there if it becomes a destination point.
if you know a lot of breweries though, like a lot of them aren't exactly in like a fucking
Small town like Maleny.
Except for Copperhead in Karoi, which is a banging town.
Banging town. It goes off.
Yeah, it's like heaps of places like that. Like they don't sit up in a amazing fucking. Nobody has a Hastings Street brewery.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what, you couldn't afford a Hastings Street brewery. Jesus Christ, have you seen the rent there?